What is up, everybody? It's your boy Receiver today, and we're gonna talk about Sony fanboys treating PC exclusive as of the moment. Well, not even exclusive; it's just only on PC right now. Baldur's Gate 3 as a PS5 console exclusive is the new narrative Sony fanboys are saying about this game. Even though this game is gonna be on PC, PlayStation eventually, then Xbox eventually as well too. But they're treating us as a console exclusive, so much so that the most notorious Sony fanboy of them all has said that kind of crazy how Baldur's Gate 3 will be a PS5 console exclusive and Sony will have nothing to do with it. And so as he's stating this, he's getting an official warning from Twitter that this is spreading misinformation, saying that this game is going to be on all platforms pretty much, and not only a PS5 exclusive. So, well, you're so much of a fanboy that Twitter has to flag your tweet down for spreading misinformation. Like, that is crazy. I've never had any tweet I got flagged down for misinformation, but this guy has definitely had that badge of honor as to get pretty much reprimanded for spreading misinformation at this point. So much so that one of the developers had to chime in and say, "It's not a PS5 console exclusive, mate." And as he corrected this guy, he deleted the tweet after. I guess he was just so embarrassed. He deleted the tweet. What's up with these guys treating this game as an exclusive game? Are these guys not proud of the exclusive game they have this year with Spider-Man 2? I guess they can't champion that game because it looks more of the same. But they're treating this mainly PC game as a PlayStation exclusive now because it's going to take a little bit longer to come to Xbox. It's like, really? What is going on with the PlayStation community right now? Like, this is just embarrassing. Yeah, like this, once again, this is the developer responds to this guy, and he deleted the tweet. Then we have another Sony fanboy saying the same thing. Until it's on Xbox, it quite literally is. And then it's like, no, how are you responding to the developer's post about this game saying it's a PS5 exclusive when he's telling you no, it's coming to all platforms? Also, these Sony fanboys seriously got something wrong with them at this point. When they're literally just making multiplayer games exclusives now at this point. Even though the developer is saying it's not. It was like, what is wrong with these guys? What is wrong with these people? Like, geez. Oh, man. Then they're saying, the marketing conflicts with your answer. When it's like, we know, they've been saying this for like the past few months that this game's going on every platform. It's only taking longer to come to Xbox. It's like, I guess if you just got FOMO, you play it when it comes to PlayStation when it first releases, or you can just wait because there's like so many games coming out this very year that's multiplayer. So unless you just got FOMO, like I'm just probably wait for this game to come to Xbox. I'm not in a big rush to play this game, but I can just wait for this to come to Xbox. And we know the PlayStation community is not gonna play a game like Baldur's Gate 3 in large. Like, this is a big strategy, like Dungeons and Dragons type game where a lot of actions are going on. You know, the PlayStation community like the same template of like action games, big explosions, big budget cutscenes. That community just wants to watch a movie with a juice cup and popcorn. I was like, I doubt they're gonna play this game right here, to be honest. But you know, they're championing this game, even though most of these guys won't play the game at all. So it makes no sense for them to champion this game. Makes no sense to call this a PlayStation exclusive, but here we are at this point. Oof, bro got caught up by the devs themselves. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, geez, when the developers have to call you out for the game you're saying that it's a PlayStation exclusive, they gotta say, nope, what are you talking about? This is coming to all platforms. Stop spreading this misinformation. Like, that's just embarrassing. Like, when Twitter themselves had to give you a community strike. That's just wild. MBG is getting slapped online. Love to see it. Pretty much closing the door in his face. This is what should happen. But he's blatantly spreading misinformation for console war nonsense. It's funny when a dev has to crush a fanboy. Yeah. Just embarrassing. Definitely getting this physical on Xbox. Hopefully we get a collector's edition. I think most Xbox fans will just wait. Like, I think that's what's going to be the main thing with this game. Like, just wait until they actually release the Xbox version at this point. To avoid console wars, you guys should consider delaying the PS5 version until all console versions are ready. You know, like every other multi-platform developer. Like I don't even care. There's so many games out right now. Like they do delay it. They delay the PS5 version. I wouldn't care if they do. I mean, they just release it. I don't care either way. So it's like I just play it when the Xbox version is ready. It's that simple. Baby teeth got owned. Jeez. Correct me if I'm wrong, but not releasing at the same time as the PS5 version and not even having a release date quite literally means that it will be a PS5 console exclusive for some time, but by contract or any kind of deal, but because the Xbox version ain't ready. That is nonsense, because that means it's only on PlayStation, but it's coming to Xbox later, so it's not a console exclusive. It's coming to a different console later on. So, why do they keep twisting exclusivity, console exclusivity at that? When it's like, you know it's going to Xbox, so why would it be a console exclusive at that point? It's not that difficult, people. It's coming to multiple platforms, so it can't be an exclusive. Cooked him like a sinner. Okay, it's a weird way of saying it. Can't wait to play on Xbox. Yeah, if you can play on Xbox, it's not a console exclusive, but it's not clicking with a lot of these guys for whatever reason. Own that clown. Okay, a lot of people want to see this guy get roasted. Oh man. A staggered release is what it really is. Thanks for answering the false exclusivity and the Series S encumbrance to the actual generation is the everybody topic of these pony fanboys. Yeah, they really want the Series S to be the downfall of gaming at this point. It's just so weird. It's like they don't have a problem with lower end PCs come out and you got higher end PCs, but you know, the Series S is just a big deal to these Sony fanboys. So much so they're just spreading misinformation, saying games are console exclusive, not coming to other platforms, but that's not the case. These fanboys look up the definition. It is quite sad. Anything to get views. Yeah, I mean, that gotta be embarrassing. Like, I don't know how you just don't be embarrassed by this. I guess that's probably why you deleted the tweet, because when you get a community strike and the developer behind the game you're championing or just fanboying over is telling you that you're wrong, like, that has to be embarrassing. Honestly. He's the average fanboy with room temperature IQ. Fanboys never change. We need salt these days. Oh man, it's like we're in a crazy point in time where you can see in real time where Sony fanboys get roasted by developers. I don't think that's ever been a case in gaming history, especially as prevalent it is right now. Like, these guys will say the most craziest things about PlayStation and these different games, and these developers will call these guys out in real time. So that's just hilarious. Like before, it was just magazines, but now we got the internet. People are just getting roasted left and right. That's hilarious. Sad you have to do this because ponies are just delusional. I agree. PS5 gamers should be grateful y'all didn't decide to delay all versions until you got the Xbox version done. Yeah, I mean, they really want to play this game. They should be happy, but I don't think most of these people are going to play this game anyway. They're just using it as a talking point for the console war nonsense. They're not going to play this game. And if they do, good for Larian because they get more support, but I don't think the average fanboy is going to play this. I think they're just using this for a talking point. Same like they did with that Quantum Era game. They was championing Quantum Era, but they're not going to buy that indie game at all. Amazing how ponies take an L in the face. Apparently they love taking L's to the face, apparently, because they just can't stop with these false narratives. That's a wrap on that narrative open and shut case. Okay. I love console fanboys getting the own they deserve. Bunch of pathetic losers. Instead of enjoying an amazing game, they're barking on Twitter. Yeah. When the fanboys get corrected by the developers, these fanboys take L's like champs. Instead of Twitter, they should play some games. I don't know why they just won't play games. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like you would think this console they love so much they would be playing games on it, but obviously not. They're so busy on Twitter getting roasted by developers. That's what they do in their free time instead of playing video games. Because I think this guy called out MBG and he called out Rare Dragon, another fanboy as well. So he's having a field day. He's having a field day calling these different Sony fanboys at this point. Like these, like, stop spreading misinformation, for the love of God. Stop spreading misinformation at this point about this game. Because I know two different people he called out. He probably called out more at this point. But yeah, I'm gonna conclude it right here. Don't be like an MBG where you're fanboying for consoles and making nonsense up the jagged community strike and caught up by developers. It's just embarrassing. Like, once again, it is not that serious. Just make a tweet saying you enjoy playing Baldur's Gate 3 on the PS5 for the time being you got on PS5. Don't make up nonsense. That's all you have to do is say he's gonna enjoy Baldur's Gate 3. But he gotta do the console warn, which is just embarrassing. You getting called out by developers at this point. So, what a major L for this guy. Do you think he will learn? Probably not. He's going to keep going and going with these L takes and getting called out by developers. And it's just funny. So, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.